It's time for Bill's Board, the show where Bill heads out the door to explore a famous or obscure place. Today's episode, Episode 1, James A. Garfield.
Hey, welcome to the show. Did you know there were 4 presidents that were assassinated? We always hear about Lincoln, we hear about Kennedy. There was also William McKinley in 1901. But today we're going to talk about the 20th President of the United States, James A. Garfield, who was shot in Washington on his way to New Jersey. Well, Garfield really liked New Jersey. He loved the beach. And he actually had a house in North Jersey on the Jersey Shore. Today, we're going to take a ride to that place and see if there's anything that commemorates the fact that James A. Garfield died in New Jersey. We are starting our journey to Long Branch, New Jersey.
There was a time when James Garfield was among the most beloved presidents in U.S. history. Sadly for Garfield, that time was right after he was assassinated. On paper, Garfield was a lot like his predecessor, Rutherford Hayes. They were both lawyers, Civil War heroes, experienced politicians, Ohioans, and bearded wonders. Hayes promised to serve only one term, and when Republicans needed a replacement in 1880, Garfield ended up as their guy. He won by a whisker. Back then, the Republicans were split into 2 factions. Stalwarts operated big political machines that relied on the favors they could accumulate by doling out federal jobs. Moderates favored civil service reform, meaning federal hires would be made mostly on merit. Hayes had been a moderate, and Garfield picked up where he left off. He fought powerful stalwart senators and asserted his right to hire whoever he wanted. A few months into his term, the era of personal favors turning into political jobs seemed to be ending. And then it went horribly wrong. Charles Guiteau, a mentally unstable man who wanted a federal job, stalked and shot Garfield in the back, claiming he was a hero of the stalwarts. Garfield hung on for a few months, but 19th century medicine wasn't so great. He was dead after just 6 months on the job, the second shortest presidency ever.
And here it is, where James Garfield died on September 19th, 1881. Garfield's house is no longer there, and this marker backs up to a new property, and this is set right behind a garage about a block away from the ocean. So if you want to go see this monument, it is in the Elberon section of Long Branch, New Jersey. But exercise caution, because people are suspicious these days with monuments, especially when you have a bored guy taking pictures of it.